Hello everyone, so we meet again. I am Jonah Tyrus from section 2D and I'll be discussing my topic again, which is my second draft. So my topic is all about corporate use of computer-mediated communication, and it has only three main points that we'll be focusing on. The first one is the impact of CMC on employee collaboration. The second one is the effective use of virtual teams in corporate communication. And lastly, the role of social media in corporate branding. So before that, we'll be focusing first on the first main point, which is the impact of computer-mediated communication on employee collaboration. So by using CMC, employees can collaborate at any time from any place. They can use any devices that can be used to communicate online. So the best example here is the computers. Computers are used by a large number of people, right? But unlike before, employees are necessary to communicate face to face. But because we are now in new generation, we are in modern generation, CMC gives employees the advantage of communicating with their fellow colleagues, regardless of their physical location and even from the most remote areas. Like for example, an easy access to emails and chat rooms provides employees the opportunity to communicate, discuss, and agree on mutual norms. But we all know that CMC has a lot of advantages and also positive comments or feedbacks. However, it also has negative aspects as well. Since the ability that we communicate through CMC is because of using network. So there are possibility or impact that might happen because of lack of connection. Like for example, employees might not be able to answer emails and calls due to lack of connection or network difficulties. CMC influenced people by communicating globally through computers and became a medium of communication. But let's consider some other people who are not aware of CMC, since we have different CMC capabilities. So there are people or employees may not be familiar with technology and have a problem by using it. However, it is very important for an organization to help and recognize their concerns to ensure effective collaboration among with their employees. So in overall, we can conclude that CMC has advantages, but also it has negative impact as well. It is not every time that we use CMC as in advantage way, but sometimes there are things that might happen and equivalent to negative aspect or the advantage of using it. So let's move on the second main point, which is the effective use of virtual teams in corporate communication. So when we say virtual terms, it is an example of an event, meetings, or project timelines that conducted online and ended can be more flexible. So for example, CMC allows participants from different time zones to join easily because virtual meetings can be scheduled at time that accommodate participants from various time zones. And since many online various courses that can be recorded, and it is very advantage for those people or participants who can't be able to attend live session due to conflicting time zones, and still they can catch up at their convenience. And this flexibility of virtual teams can enhance collaboration among time zones. And to reduce face-to-face communication, team members must rely on clear communication and understanding, must have self-management and understanding of the rules towards within their teams, and also must share understanding of team's goals, that everyone is aligned and working towards the same objectives even though they are physically distant. So let's move on the last main point, which is the effective use of social media in corporate branding. So social media has become an integral component of corporate branding because it can connect with a wide audience, and we are all aware that social media has a billion active users worldwide, for the reason that it serves as a powerful content distribution platform on which allow people to share valuable content to entertain and engage with audience. Social media can also boost brand awareness. When people see brands in their feeds, it becomes more memorable and recognizable for them. Like for example, Dun Macchiato, which they ensure that their logo and coffee flavors are displayed in all of their social media, and it helps customers to recognize their brand, whether they encounter it in store or on social media, which strengthens their brand recognition. Another example is a skincare company which uses social media to share their journey of sourcing sustainable ingredients, the effectiveness of their product, and the behind the scenes glimpses of their production process. And this storytelling can create an emotional connection with environmental conscious customers. And this is how social media provides a platform for companies to tell their brand story and connect with their customers on a personal level. Social media also engage in direct interaction with the target audience. Companies can respond to comments and answer questions, also engage conversations to ensure a sense of community and trust. So let's have an example. Don Macchiato, which engages with customers on Facebook or Instagram, and they respond to inquiries and also thanks customer for positive reviews, and even provide customers with feedback about their brand. So in summary, what we have discussed about the last main topic, the effective use of social media in corporate branding. So social media became a potent tool for building and maintaining a positive and influential corporate brand, which is it helps companies, even small companies or businesses, to identify their identity and engage with their audience and promote their brand. So before we end my discussion, let me remind you first, my topic is all about corporate use of computer-mediated communication, and the three main points. The first one is the impact of CMC on employee collaboration. The second one is the effective use of virtual teams in corporate branding. And the last one is the role of social media in corporate branding. So this is my second draft, and I would like to thank you guys for listening, and good night. Thank you and God bless.